Adult Solutions. Add-on desires.
Welcome to Adult Solutions Current Affairs program. This is Koteshwar. First we are going to discuss the international current affairs, and then we are going to discuss the national and state related current affairs, and finally we discuss the sport related current affairs. Europe is only region with increasing COVID deaths. World Health Organization. The World Health Organization says coronavirus deaths in Europe rose by 5% in the last week, making it the only region in the world where COVID-19 mortality is increased. The UN Health Agency said confirmed cases jumped 6% globally, driven by increases in the America, Europe and Asia. US bans President Daniel Ortega and Nicaragua officials from entry to the United States. The United States banned Nicaragua President Daniel Ortega, his wife, Vice President Rosario Murillo and other government officials from entering the US in response to the government's brutal crackdown before recent presidential and legislative elections. US Special Envoy for Afghanistan meets India's Foreign Secretary and NSA. Newly appointed US Special Representative for Afghanistan, Thomas West, is in Delhi after his visit to Pakistan to discuss the situations in Afghanistan. The American envoy met with the India's Foreign Secretary Harsh V. Singha and National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. US CDC issues level 1 COVID-19 travel health notice for India. The new travel advisory issued on Monday by the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which is also called as CDC of level 1, which is considered safe, came in the wake of the significant improvement in the COVID-19 situation in India. Air filters can significantly reduce presence of airborne SARS-CoV-2 in wards. Air filtration significantly reduces the presence of airborne SARS-CoV-2 in COVID-19 wards of hospitals, according to a study. Researchers at the University of Cambridge in United Kingdom placed an air filtration machine in COVID-19 wards and found that it removed almost all traces of airborne SARS-CoV-2 and coronavirus. Refugees left alive in crowded boat. Recently, 119 refugees and migrants boarded a small wooden boat bound for Italy across the Mediterranean Sea from Libya. 10 of them died of suffocation due to the lack of oxygen after the boat travelled some distance in the Mediterranean Sea. Another Indian origin Malaysian sentenced to death. A Malaysian court has sentenced another Indian origin Malaysian descent to death in a drug trafficking case. In 2018, the High Court convicted Munuswamy Ramarmurthy, who was caught with the 6.3 kg of drug bag. National retired judge R.K. Jain to monitor Lakhimpur Kheri probe. The Supreme Court on Wednesday appointed Punjab and Haryana High Court's retired judge Rakesh Kumar Jain to monitor the probe into the Lakhimpur Kheri violence, in which 8 persons including 4 farmers were killed on October 3rd. A bench headed by Chief Justice N.V. Ramana has announced the appointment of Justice Rakesh Kumar Jain yesterday. India stands at 82 in global bribery risk rankings, dips by 5 spots. India has slipped to 82nd position in 2021, 5 places down from 77th rank last year in a global list that measures business bribery risks. The list by TRACE, an anti-bribery standard setting organization, measures business bribery risk in 194 countries, territories and autonomous and semi-autonomous regions. TV debates causing more pollution than anybody, says Supreme Court. Debates on TV news channels are causing more pollution than anybody, with statements made in the court being taken out of context, the Supreme Court said on Wednesday. A bench headed by Chief Justice N.V. Ramana said everyone has their own agenda and statements are taken out of context in this debates. 4G services for tribals in the country. A wide range of 4G mobile services will soon be available to the tribals in the country. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday, headed by the Prime Minister Modi, took a key decision to set up telecom towers to benefit 7,285 tribal affected villages in 5 states. The project will cost 6,466 crore rupees from the Universal Services Obligation Fund. 82nd All India Presiding Officers Conference. Prime Minister Modi on November 17, 2021 virtually addressed the inaugural session of the 82nd All India Presiding Officers Conference in Shimla. The All India Presiding Officers Conference, the apex body of legislatures in India, will be celebrating its 100 years in 2021. 25-year-old visually impaired sets out on 7,500 km long bicycle tour of India. Ajay Lavani, a 25-year-old youth with no vision, has started a blind cycling expedition aiming to cover 7,500 kilometers in 45 days. It started from Mumbai's Gateway of India with the objective of sending a message on road safety and raising awareness in society for the visually impaired. India's first electric truck by Tata. Tata Motors, one of the companies that has developed its own fully electric commercial vehicle, is preparing to launch an electric truck soon, said Tata Motors Executive Director Girish Wagh. R.K. Sinha as Chairman of the Central Water Board. R.K. Sinha has been appointed Chairman of the Central Water Board by the central government. S.K. Haldar, who has been the chairman till now, has been appointed as the chairman of the Kaveri River Management Board. DRDO displays drone swarm in offensive role. The Defence Research and Development Organization, which is also shortly called as DRDO, has unveiled a new fleet of drones to further sharpen India's defence capabilities. It has the ability to work as a team in coordination and attack the enemies itself. The state-of-the-art system was unveiled on Wednesday at the State Raksha Samarpan Parv celebrations in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. A group of 25 drones who can make their own decisions in this show captivated everyone with their amazing stunts. CBI case registered against Amazon Enterprises. The CBI on Tuesday registered a case against Amazon Enterprises for allegedly defrauding Union Bank of India of 19 crore rupees. Chandrayaan 2 narrowly escapes collision with NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has revealed that it had to perform a collision avoidance maneuver for Chandrayaan 2 to avoid any chances of adverse events when it came in close proximity to the US orbiter around the moon. Ahmedabad-based scientists discover star planet bigger than the Jupiter. The exoplanet search and study group at Ahmedabad-based Physical Research Laboratory, PRL, an organization works under the ISRO, has discovered a new exoplanet orbiting too close to evolved or aging star with a mass of 1.5 times that of Sun and located 725 light years away, according to the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. Andhra Pradesh. Concerns in Telugu states against cultivation laws. Farmers union leaders said they would hold agitation in Telugu states against the 3 cultivation laws brought by the central government. AP and Telangana Farmers Association leaders KVV Prasad and Yalamanda Rao made the announcement at a press meet at Andhra Pradesh Bhavan in New Delhi. How is judicial capital possible in Kurnool? High Court. Andhra Pradesh High Court Chief Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra has raised a doubt about how the judicial capital is possible in Kurnool without a High Court. What is judicial capital in the first place? The Act does not mention about Kurnool being the judicial capital. The High Court will continue in Amaravati until the President gives his nod and Centre releases the notification. Only Lokayukta and Human Rights Commission are moved to Kurnool. What is a judicial capital without High Court? The Chief Justice asked the Andhra Pradesh government. AP Governor Harichandan couple affected by COVID. Andhra Pradesh Governor Biswabhushan Harichandan and his wife Suprava Harichandan were affected by the COVID-19. The two were brought to Hyderabad on a military plane. Telangana exercise for Hyderabad Mumbai high speed rail line. The exercise has started on the high speed rail line from Thane in Maharashtra to Kollur in Sangareddy district, Telangana. Representatives of the National High Speed Rail Corporation Limited disclosed the details of the project at the district collectorate on Wednesday. Telemedicine in Gandhi Hospital. Superintendent Raja Rao said telemedicine service would be launched at Gandhi Hospital soon. Tata Trust has provided software and hardware for telemedicine services under the CSR scheme. Ethanol industry in Dharmapuri. Ethanol rice bran oil industry is to be set up in Dharmapuri, Jagityala district. Kripco has expressed readiness to set up it up with an investment of 700 crore rupees. Sports bronze for the Indian team. India won its first medal at this year's Asian Archery Championships. The men's compound team won the bronze medal. India, led by Rishabh Yadav, Abhishek Verma and Aman Saini, beat Bangladesh with 235-223 score on Wednesday. But the women's compound team lost to Kazakhstan with 208-220 score in the playoffs for the scheme. Djokovic, Medvedev in the semis. World number 1 Novak Djokovic and defending champion Medvedev advanced to semis in ATP Finals tennis tournament qualified. India win first T20 against Kiwis. India beat New Zealand by 5 wickets in the first match played after Rahul Dravid was appointed as coach and Rohit Sharma appointed as the T20 captain. Ganguly as ICC Cricket Committee chairman. BCCI President Sourav Ganguly has been appointed chairman of the ICC Cricket Committee. The ICC has announced that Ganguly has been appointed to replace former Team India captain Anil Kumble. These are the today's current affairs. Keep watching Adult Solutions Current Affairs program to get regular updates on current affairs. Thank you.
Add-on Solutions. Add-on Desires.